Move that head, Islam. Don't keep head still. Yes. Work.
Remember, in the front kick too. Every time you come across, with front kick, yeah. Not too much, you guys get it. Can we now down left now? Now I got to get it out.
That head. Don't just stay in one spot when you do that. Get a little bit of movement. Yeah, that was better. Much better. Same thing. And don't wait too long to strike.
Right hand, yes.
Don't wait too long. 230. Gotta keep that head moving. Gotta keep your hands up back to the side.
It's not the job, fast. Not the electrical job.
Good,
Chin up.
Stop throwing your left
Down.
back.
Down. Hands up back to the side. Move that head.
Right hand, left uppercut.
Not just for the face, the body too.
I want you to get out of there. Get out of there.
Move.
Go to Islam. Stay in the middle. Circle and stay in the middle, Islam. Don't set against the wall.
You can't wait until you're there. You know, I don't want that. You're there. 2 minutes.
Yes. Pause.
Do it again.
Yeah, he seems to really like respect you and your greatness and everything that you've done, but he also says, you know, like he wants to beat you in your own world on the ground, and he's gonna bounce your head off the canvas and stop history from happening. What do you make of this?
Bro, I saw his couple interview. Honestly, he looks very bad in this interview. Better for him training more and do less interview, you know. It look like somebody in the house control him and tell him what to say in the interview, you know. He look very bad in the interview.
Islam Makhachev taking on Ian Garry. Can Ian Garry get it done?
Nah, I think he's getting choked to sleep. That's what at least I'm hoping for. I hope Makhachev goes in there, manhandles his ass, gets his neck, and says, man.
Before I start making any like
sleep.
picks or how I think this fight's gonna go, I need to go back and see Ian Garry fight some wrestlers, see his takedown defense, see his wall work, his get-ups. I need to see a little bit more, just refresh my memory on his grappling, because obviously Islam's gonna drown him, I think, but I need to see how good he is in those positions.
He's not bad defensively.
He's long.
Took him down, right? Shotgun took him down, I think, but he had a lot of attempts. I think he took him down twice. His defense isn't bad, and his footwork is, I think, what keeps it amazing, but he's never grappled with a guy like Makhachev that has the sweeps, the inside trips, the upper body.
The best thing that he's got going for him is that he's not afraid to have a boring fight. He's not afraid to footwork.
So he grabs here, right?
Yeah. And
Craig Jones
pulls
did
to
an
his
awesome
chest.
breakdown of it on YouTube, where it explains why it's effective and what's so good about it.
And when he gets the grip locked in, like it's complete, immediate blood shutdown. You know, usually you feel it slowly fading away. It was like right away.
Wow, so that dude's got a back.
Like the whole started
drive-through movie on.
The darkness started coming in like as soon as he got the grip.
Really?
Yeah.
He's so fucking strong, man. There's like something about those Dagestan guys, man.
50-50. I do believe they're two tough fighters. I do believe that Islam has got a little step ahead just because of the fact that he's got some of that striking.
Well, let's talk about Islam and Garry. That's your division. What do you make of that fight and how you think that one plays out? You know, the interesting thing about that fight, because I kind of looked it up and I think this is kind of common knowledge, but Gary's going to be like the biggest opponent he's fought as far as like the height and reach. So I do wonder if Garry can kind of keep him on the outside or stuff those takedowns. What do you make of the main event?
Yeah, I don't know, because Garry is tall, he's long, but he's not like a Morales where he's like big and strong as well. Like Ian's not putting guys out with one shot. He doesn't really have that capability, so I don't think it's going to be too hard for Islam to get him down. Like, yeah, Ian's definitely long, but Ian's tall, but his reach is only 74 inches, so it's not like he has a
crazy reach.
Where it'd be a lot harder to get past his arms. I just think it's one-way traffic for Islam. I think he's going to get him down, and I think he will sub him. And I've seen stuff. Ian's not the heaviest 170 pounder either. Like, I think he fought in California where they release your weights for the fight night. I've seen one where I think he only gained like 11 pounds. Like, he was like 181 in the back. Like, I was like 198, like my last fight in the back, you know, like some of us 70, like we get big and he's just not. And I'm not saying that means a whole lot, but it definitely means something, you know? So yeah, he is tall, he is quote unquote long, but yeah, I don't think Islam's going to have too hard of a time.
Did you see Bobby saying?
And I found this little video, and it said Islam had a little trouble with drugs. He was saying when he first came over, his school that he trained at, they just gave him vitamins.
Saying Islam was so fucking strong and felt something like he's never felt before. They don't know what the fuck they're taking.
Yeah.
13, 14, 15.
Anyone who grapples for their whole life, just so fucking strong. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a reason why Russia got banned from the Olympics and shit.
I don't think there's been anybody, in my opinion, better than Khabib. I still don't. Islam Makhachev, in my opinion, can do more than any lightweight I've ever seen. He's good on the ground. He's good on throws. He's good at kicking. He's good on boxing. He's good on defense. He's got great mental IQ. The guy's got it all, you know, as far as the attributes of a great fighter that has all the tools. You know, Khabib didn't. He did not have great kicking. Okay? He did not. For sure. Khabib didn't have great defense. Okay, Khabib was the best at taking you down. He was a master at taking you down and controlling you on the ground. But Islam has overall more tools than I've seen anybody.
With the highly anticipated showdown against Ian Machado Garry fast approaching, Islam Makhachev has taken his preparation to another level, pushing his training intensity even further. Every workout is carefully designed around the demands of the upcoming title fight. As his team prepares him for one of the toughest tests of his career, Makhachev is sharpening every part of his game. From intense wrestling sessions to accurate striking drills, he is leaving nothing to chance in his pursuit of victory inside the octagon.
Gotta go with Islam Makhachev. I mean, I can't pick against him. I feel like I could just see Ian Garry. I don't think Ian Garry gets destroyed. Like, I just don't think that's gonna happen. I do not believe that from everything I've seen, and maybe it's just different with Islam, but I do think Islam will win, but I think we'll walk away from it going, man, Ian Garry is really good. Like, he is good, he is championship level, just not right now with Islam around, you know what I mean? Like, Islam is just a one-of-one fighter. I really believe that. I mean, every time I kind of forget, I just go back and watch some like Islam title defenses. The Charles Oliveira fight when he won the belt, I just rewatched that today. Man, I just know this guy is...
Bedtime MMA ultimately picked Islam Makhachev to come out on top in his upcoming title fight against Ian Machado Garry. While acknowledging Garry's confidence and ability, Bedtime MMA explained that he simply couldn't bet against Islam, pointing to the champion's remarkable achievements. Looking back at Makhachev's successful title defenses and his dominant victory over Charles Oliveira, Bedtime MMA felt that Islam has repeatedly proven himself to be operating at a level far beyond the rest of the division.
At the level, so yeah, I think I could see a finish from Islam. I think if there's a finish, it is Islam Makhachev. It's not Ian Garry, but I feel like it's going to be like a 48-47 decision. Like, he's gonna have to go through some trickiness from Garry, but I think he's going to win because of his strength, because of his finishing ability, and I feel like his composure and his defense on the feet is good enough to not get clipped with anything too crazy.
And I feel like with JDM, he was almost like testing himself at 170 just to see what he feels like, and now that he's locked in, his body's a bit more locked in, right? Like, he's had a chance to keep building that strength for welterweight.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. It's funny that you say that, because it's like, if it wasn't for Islam Makhachev, Ian Garry would probably be the champion, right? And then at lightweight, it's like, when Islam Makhachev was champion, there were so many guys that could have been champion. And before him, when Khabib was champion, there was so many guys that could have been champion. And now, obviously, we see Justin Gaethje with the belt, and Ilia Topuria was coming. But it probably wouldn't have been like that if Islam Makhachev was still in that division. You know what I mean? Like,
welterweight's exactly the same. I mean, you look at like Ian Garry, Prates, Morales.
Yes.
Like, I think, yeah, there's so many guys that could also become champions that maybe they don't.
Bedtime MMA has also backed Ian Garry to make a strong impression, insisting that the Irish contender has enough skill to give Islam Makhachev a genuinely challenging battle. However, Bedtime MMA feels Makhachev's strength, calmness under pressure, defensive instincts, and ability to punish mistakes could ultimately determine the outcome. While expecting Islam Makhachev to edge out a closely contested decision, they added that if the fight finishes before the final bell, they expect Makhachev to be the one delivering the stoppage. Bedtime MMA also highlighted Garry's promising future, suggesting that if Islam Makhachev were not competing in the welterweight division, Garry could have a legitimate opportunity to become champion. In their opinion, Makhachev's dominance at the top is simply too difficult to overcome, essentially blocking a whole generation of elite contenders from capturing the belt, just as he did throughout his lightweight championship run.
Squeeze is different. He's pulling to his chest. It's not like a angle squeeze. It's different. So the defense is different. When I got my legs out and tried to walk around, he hooked my leg, but like the squeeze is completely different. Completely different. You know, you belly down and kind of get some space to breathe. You can't the way he does it.
Craig Jones broke it down.
It's like a front choke, almost like a squeeze to your chest. It's not an angle that you use for a normal Darce choke.
I know. I was shocked the first time I saw him do it. I was like, maybe he just like couldn't cinch up the bicep. Then I saw him do it a second time. I was like, no, this guy's trying to do it that way. He grabs right here, right?
Yeah. And
Craig Jones
pulls
did
to
an
his
awesome
chest.
breakdown of it on YouTube where he explains why it's effective and what's so good about it.
Dustin Poirier recently opened up about his experience facing Islam Makhachev. Looking back at how quickly he was forced to submit, Poirier explained that Makhachev's Darce choke is unusual because Islam doesn't secure the opponent's bicep in the conventional way. Instead, Makhachev grabs his own forearm, creating a distinctive squeezing pressure. According to Poirier, this causes the force to press directly into the chest instead of coming from the traditional angle, making the submission feel unfamiliar even for experienced grapplers. Joe Rogan quickly identified the technique, pointing out that Islam has successfully used it to submit several opponents. As the discussion continued, Rogan brought up grappling specialist Craig Jones, who had studied the effectiveness of Makhachev's variation. The unusual grip and direction of the squeeze make many traditional defensive responses far less effective. Jones concluded that the pressure works differently.
All had to do with that, but that I don't think is what Ian Garry's saying. I want it to be true. I love the idea. I believe in Ian Garry more than he believes in him. The way that Ian portrays and talks about he believes in himself, I actually believe in him that way. He's a young guy and he's using the media as a way to help to convince himself. But I actually think he's that good. I actually think Ian Garry can beat Islam. Now, I'm not predicting for you that he's going to, or we'll get to that as this fight gets closer, but I'm sharing for you he can. And Ian Garry is a pain in the ass. And this whole thing that he can't wrestle, go ask Rachmanov if that's true. Or this whole thing that you can take Ian's back and finish him. Go ask Rachmanov if that's true. Or anybody else that Ian's ever fought, or anyone else that's ever had his back. Because none of them ever finished him.
He's drawing everything toward his chest. It isn't that typical angled squeeze, it's completely different. Because of that, the defense has to be different too. When I managed to free my legs and tried moving around, he caught my leg, but the pressure he created was unlike anything I had felt before. Completely different. Normally, you can turn belly down and create a little room to breathe, but with the way he applies it, you just can't. Craig Jones explained the technique in detail, describing it almost like a front choke, with the pressure directed toward your chest rather than using the angle normally associated with a Darce choke. I remember being shocked the first time I watched Islam use it. I thought maybe he simply wasn't able to secure the bicep properly. Then I saw him perform it again and realized, no, this is intentional. He's deliberately applying it this way. He grips right here. Craig Jones also posted an excellent breakdown on YouTube, explaining why the variation works so effectively and what makes it so difficult to defend. Even though Chael Sonnen questioned Garry's comparison, he still made it clear that he has serious confidence in the Irish contender's abilities. Sonnen argued that Garry is far more skilled than many fans realize and even stated that he believes in Garry more than Garry believes in himself. Sonnen didn't go as far as predicting an upset, but insisted that Garry has the tools to defeat Islam if everything comes together on fight night. Sonnen also dismissed the notion that Garry is an easy opponent for elite wrestlers. He pointed to Shavkat Rakhmanov's inability to finish Garry despite securing dominant positions, showing just how difficult Garry can be to control or submit. Chael Sonnen broke down the tactical side of the matchup, explaining that Ian Machado Garry's biggest tasks will be defending Islam Makhachev's takedowns and sustaining a demanding pace throughout all 5 rounds. Sonnen believes those two factors could determine whether Garry is able to genuinely challenge the champion, arguing that strong wrestling defense combined with constant offensive output could completely alter the dynamics of the fight. Coach Javier Mendez revealed that Islam Makhachev has long been an important figure inside the gym, even when he is not preparing for his own fights. Mendez explained that Islam regularly works alongside the corner team, helps teammates develop, and frequently remains at the gym after finishing his own sessions so he can watch sparring and provide feedback. He compared Makhachev's approach to Khabib Nurmagomedov, pointing out that both champions have a natural desire to help their teammates grow and continue the tradition of passing their knowledge down to the next generation. Mendes also praised Makhachev's remarkable fight intelligence, calling him a genuine genius inside the gym. According to the experienced coach, Islam often understands techniques, strategies, and adjustments almost immediately, meaning he requires far less correction than most fighters. Mendes believes this side of Makhachev is frequently overlooked because fans concentrate mainly on his dominance inside the octagon, when in reality, his intelligence plays a major role in everything he accomplishes. Georges St-Pierre also leaned toward Islam Makhachev, believing the stylistic matchup favors the reigning champion. GSP explained that if he were placing a bet, he would choose Makhachev because Islam has numerous different routes to victory. However, he still acknowledged Ian Machado Garry's abilities, praising both his striking and grappling. St-Pierre suggested that Garry's clearest opportunity would be to keep the contest standing and make full use of his significant reach advantage. As the conversation continued, Tim Welch admitted that Garry's size and movement present legitimate problems. Welch acknowledged that Garry's long reach, athletic mobility, and natural welterweight frame could create challenges for Makhachev. Even with those advantages, however, Welch continues to view Islam as the favorite because of his complete skill set and ability to win fights in multiple ways. Josh Thompson, much like several other analysts, described Islam Makhachev as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, making him an incredibly difficult opponent for anyone. At the same time, Thompson had no issue saying that Ian Machado Garry has earned this opportunity and deserves to be competing for the championship. Thompson praised Garry's intelligence, describing him as a fighter who consistently follows his strategic game plan. He also referenced Garry's wins over Belal Muhammad, Carlos Prates, and Michael Page as examples of his ability to adapt and solve different problems inside the cage. Still, one particular comment from Ian Machado Garry continues to concern Thompson: Garry's confidence that he can match Islam directly in wrestling and grappling exchanges. Thompson hopes that statement is simply part of the psychological battle leading into the fight, because every competitor needs a certain level of confidence, even irrational confidence, when stepping into the octagon. These are just some of the expert perspectives surrounding the highly anticipated clash between Islam Makhachev and Ian Machado Garry. While a large number of analysts expect Makhachev to successfully defend his championship, others believe Garry possesses the tools to pull off an upset that would send shockwaves through the MMA world. With Islam's elite wrestling and championship experience facing Garry's size, movement, reach, and fight intelligence, this matchup has quickly developed into one of the most anticipated bouts of the year. As fight night gets closer, the range of predictions continues to expand, only adding even more excitement and anticipation to this massive title showdown.